Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. It's the one and only Optibotimus coming with another video review. And on today's episode, thanks to the incredible support of my patrons, Optibotimus Plus channel members, or those of you that just hit that thumbs up button, we're going to be taking a look at the new Netflix Transformers War for Cybertron Trilogy Deluxe Class Impactor. For the package, you got that white box, and as I've talked about before, these Netflix figures are exclusively available here in America at Walmart, and you'll know it right away because of the white package. But you got that nice Transformers text with the Generation logo, open window that fully showcases them, and what is a really very nice updated paint scheme. That looks amazing. The side of the package here has an up-close image of Impactor, and then on the other side you do have that image of the Ark crashing down to Earth. When you come around to the back of the box, you can see images of him in his robot and his vehicle mode, but what's interesting is these are his original Siege colors. You can see a lot lighter in terms of the yellow. This is a lot more dulled down and muted. So that's interesting, but obviously I think that looks considerably better, and I'm happy that they redid this because now that I've seen Siege, I absolutely love the character of Impactor. My initial one I actually sold because I didn't care that much about the character. So this is a great chance to get him again in a far more accurate paint scheme. But for the packaging on this guy, that's about it. So without further ado, let's get him out here and see how cool he actually is. And here we have the new Impactor open up out of his packaging and obviously in his vehicle mode. And as always, starting off first, all of these new Walmart Netflix figures do come with the piece to create Teletran 1. And this is the final piece. So I'll probably do a full video combining all these, but I don't remember. Oh, this one came with Red Alert. I actually remembered to mark these, but you can see just overlaps and connects there. And you can see, well, basically, I think that's going to go like that because this is an edge piece. So I think that that's going to wrap around. So again, really very, very cool. Can't wait to start putting that together. But here is Impactor. Now, I have to apologize. I don't have that original one anymore. It was not a character. While the toy was really cool, it was just not a character that I wanted to have in my collection. It didn't fit anywhere. I was never really into the IDW comics or anything of that nature, so I ended up getting rid of it. But this guy actually appears in the new Netflix series, obviously, and I actually really enjoyed him as a character. Now, one thing that is much different about this is a much more dulled down, muted sort of coloring. The purple is a lot more dark. The yellow bits here are a lot more dark as well. You can see a little bit dirty in there as well. So while I don't have that one, I can put an image of it right there, so you can kind of see overall what he looks like. I'll do that also with the robot mode so you can see it. But really a very cool look for this guy. Like I said, just the figure in general is really well done. And reviewing it based on that, I really do like him. But just like I said, I have such limited space in my collection. I have so much stuff. People complain. They're like, why do you always sell stuff? Because I have such limited space in my collection that I can only keep my collection really as, focused as I possibly can so that it doesn't get out of control. Otherwise, you're not really enjoying it, I feel. So while, yeah, the figure was still really good, it's just I didn't have any real attachment to the character, so I got rid of it. But I'm glad that they redid this so that we can get it again. But, I mean, not really much else is different. He still comes with the same little hook thing that you can plug into his hand as a weapon. You do have the gun here that plugs in. You can't really, you can kind of hint that, but that kind of dislodges all that stuff. Wish you could rotate it, but, it is what it is. You can flip that around. I don't know why you would really want to, but, all the same basic stuff that we got in the other one. So I'm not going to focus too much on the transformation. It is the exact same. We're just going to use some of that good old-fashioned Optibotimus movie magic and go from Impactor looking like this to looking like this. And again, the mold is fantastic. Everything about the figure is just as good as the other one. You just have a far more accurate looking paint scheme than you got in that original release. So here he is, and here is the old one. And again, you can see it's just a much more dirty, muted down look with this guy than his previous self, which neither one of them are bad. It's just this obviously has a more accurate cartoon look to him. I guess maybe you could say that that guy is like Impactor as a younger bot, before the ravages of war hit him or whatever. I don't know. But also for another comparison, here he is next to a Coca-Cola Tic Tac container. But great detail on here. Coming in to take a closer look, again, you can see wonderful detail. You got the Autobot logo there. Great head sculpt on there. I like the crest. Really nice silver. You got red for the eyes. The yellows all look really very good on here. His little shoulder bit is absolutely fantastic. I love the detail in that. Again, I just really like the dirtier look on this guy. He seems more just chiseled, I guess. And I'm going to fiddle with this to get this in a position that I kind of like. I don't know if you put it like that or like that. I mean, who knows, whatever you want to do. I don't particularly like how he's got like these ratchet joints here where it's either straight up and down like that or out like that, which I want a happy medium, and you can't really, it's hard to kind of get that. I guess you could kind of do it, but kind of a pain. I like how there's a lack of symmetry with the coloration here on his legs. Like you got a little blast effect right there, and then you can see like the main yellow bits here are a little bit darker than over here. I really like that. Like I said, asymmetry is fun. I really dig that when they're able to kind of do that, and they're doing that a lot lately. But a lot of battle damage and wear throughout here just gives an amazing look to him. Like I said, character-wise, I didn't care much for him initially because I don't follow him in the comics or anything like that. I mean, I know the story of Impactor. I know that he was, like the leader of the Wreckers, and all that kind of stuff. I really liked him in the Siege series. It was unfortunate that we lost him, but he was a really very cool character. So while he's not a remold or anything like Bumblebee or Elita 1, he is just a repaint like Wheeljack and Red Alert. It's a repaint, though, that I really do appreciate. While, yeah, those other ones do give a more cartoon-accurate look, it just wasn't enough, I felt. This one, I feel, definitely pushes it to a more accurate appearance. So while I couldn't really recommend those other ones, this one I absolutely do. I think they did a great job of recoloring them. So, all that being said, if this version of Impactor is one that you would like to add to your collection, as previously mentioned, all of these new Netflix figures are exclusively available at Walmart stores here in the US. And they are out now. So if you are looking for them, good luck and happy hunting. But beyond that, guys, that's about it. Remember, if you like this video, I would really appreciate it if you would do one very simple thing for me. And that's just to hit that thumbs up button. It goes a long way towards helping me out, and I would really very much appreciate it. Also, I gotta send a huge shout out to all of my patrons and Optibotimus Plus channel members, who through their continued support, now more than ever, help to make reviews like this possible. And if you'd like information on how you can help support my channel by becoming a patron like these guys, feel free to check out my Patreon page at patreon.com/Optibotimus. Or if you want to keep all of your perks and rewards like custom channel emojis, channel loyalty badges, exclusive member live streams, Zoom calls, and the occasional giveaway like these guys do, consider becoming a member of Optibotimus Plus. And for that, all you have to do is click on that little join button right down there. And finally, remember that the real trouble with the world is that too many people grow up. Thank you for watching and taking the time to be a kid.